Good day, laddie. My man's went like 3, 2, and I was like, "Where's the one?" And my brain just broke. Welcome back to the Boundless Shores on the Drunkards and Dumbasses YouTube channel. Hey!
Oh god.
This is episode 16, like the 16th slice of mega pizza. On this mega pizza, we have the forever, but always, sometimes, maybe not prepared the end.
You're trying to be Dracula or Italian?
Probably both.
Italian Dracula.
I'm your host, incredibly fucking
I would not be
the
good
brain
at
broke
music,
Wes. Today, of course, we are joined by my good friend who puts up with all my bullshit. We got my good friend Liam. We got Nate. We got Owen. We got V. We got Dante. And we got James.
It was the correct order. Woo!
I ran off my screen. Let's go.
Oh man, no funny edit this time. No.
And now I'm gonna read them all backwards.
Please don't.
I almost made a man cough on his drink. Sorry, Liam. I just realized I was in full screen mode the whole time, and I kind of need it in half screen mode so I can actually see my notes.
Yeah.
It's me, the unprepared, but sometimes never, but maybe prepared.
The contradicting
Forget my
DM.
notes.
Don't worry, the contradiction was detected and fixed.
Yep.
I would like to personally apologize to the one Italian person that's watching us right now.
And the one vampire.
And
And the one
vampire.
vampire.
Sorry, dude.
That's our bad, bro.
Sorry, where were we? What are we doing?
I think
You know
we're
what?
supposed to
I
be
was
playing
about
a
to say,
game.
V, do you want to do the recap? But you just said that, and I'm like, nope, you're lost. Bye. Would anybody like to recap last session? Would you like your boy to do it?
Yeah,
Love when
boy.
Hey, I see Owen raising his arm.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I meant. When I said your boy, I mean also my boy, Owen. Owen, do you want to recap last session?
Why are my screens freezing again? What the fuck?
It was on. Oh, we lost Nate.
Okay, so... Okay, wait till he gets back.
Nah, just go for it. He was there last session.
Okay, so...
Unless y'all actually forget what happened last week, and I'd be really disappointed because I thought my memory was bad. Shame on yous. Sorry, go ahead, my...
So, we got interrogated by a pirate, by I think the captain. He was interrogating
Mhm.
Calduin about the sword, but Calduin was telling the truth, but lying as well. So,
Did you die? Yes, but I lived! Did you tell the truth? No, but I lied!
then
Don't forget about the cat.
somehow Eoniton was on the team.
The
We
shadow
eventually
silhouette.
made our yes, and found our way back to the city, and then we were shouting.
Blackwater.
Blackwater, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what? You covered all the basics except forgot all the names, but I don't blame you because I forgot your name already. I've called you Zolog, and I've called you your other character. No, I wouldn't call you Oliver. Fuck that name. Fucking hated that name. I was like, are you sure you're gonna go with that one? He's like, yes, I'm so proud of it. I'm like, okay. No, that was a great recap. Not a lot happened, but a lot happened at the same time. The only minute detail that I do want covered is the by the end of the night, as you all slept in the tavern. Some of you, like Yonatan, slept peacefully, while others, like Beckett, stayed up a lot later and brewed, as the episode named, the Poison's Prize, the potion that as we learned from his deity, that this blade or the entity that possesses it is known as the poison. And so Beckett finally brewing the potion instead of inky black mess. He crashed onto the bed where Orgolan heard of a voice speaking to him as he was drifting off to sleep, warning him of great dangers ahead. Without further ado, Orgolan waking up as the daylight creeps into the cackling kraken. You kind of, as you were trained from birth, you sleeping with your hands profile, your feet profile, and your head straight up, as you and all the other monks were trained that way back in Shadowguard. You awaken to the ceiling as the daylight beams in. It's a surprisingly sunny day here in Blackwater, as you wake up to the rickety creaks of the floorboards passing by in the hallway, as other patrons are also waking up to the morning sun. Golan, although you did sleep, those words have just been, gnawing at you all night and in your dreams. Like, what dangers ahead? But as much as your worries and your anxieties are weighing down on your mind, as you've been trained to let go of a lot of emotion that you feel by your monkish ways. You wake up and you begin to dress yourself up, and you have somewhat been accustomed to, but only really the morning sun is it doesn't really sting your eyes. That's the word. My brain went, and I'm like, what's that? Sting, that's the one. You place your goggles on, you put your traditional black robes on that you normally eat. Black robes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're black, a dark color. Right?
There's probably a story for the break, but me and James were at a store and we saw this like monk dude, and he looked really sick. Like he had orange robes on, and he was like very dark skinned, and he goes, "Hey, it's Golan." I'm like, "Yo, that's exactly how I imagined him. That's awesome. We're seeing this in real life," and it was really cool. He looked like a fucking total badass. He was like, "Oh, I wanted to learn my inner peace from this man. He looked fucking baller." But as you put on your robes and you slide your glasses over your goggles over your eyes, as the door creaks open as you walk into the hallway. At the same time, Beckett across the hall. Immediately, you guys lock eyes and just not saying a word, just kind of like Beckett kind of stops and goes back into the room to grab something, and you just like, okay, we're doing this, and you begin to walk down towards the tavern where Yonatan, who looks so fucking chipper this morning, and Calduin, who looks, he's content, and they're just chatting between each other as Beckett and Tobin and Stryker, you guys follow after him, shortly after, as you all kind of collectively meet in the tavern in the morning.
I just want to say that there's a trail of sand coming from my bedroom door to the stairs.
Yep.
I'm even gonna.
How are y'all doing today?
Feel great. Got to sleep on sand.
You know, I once slept in a big pile of leaves when I was younger.
Are you becoming Southern? Like,
That's what I thought was.
Yeah, I've
you
gone
changing it up
from
again?
I've gone from Irish to normal to Irish to Southern, and now I'm here.
We'll figure out the accent as we go
Normal.
along. I don't know, the Southern actually kind of, like, somehow works with him.
He changes
Come on,
accents as much
Peter.
as he changes skin and hair color.
He's just got DID, so every time he changes his accent, his hair changes. um, as the morning sun begins to beam in, the thoughts of the festival on your mind, as a different bartender comes out. This differently now is a younger half elf man, kind of wearing the same robes as the half oak before. A half oak? He's half tree now, apparently.
Dryads, man.
Treebeard, some call me. They come with fire. They come with axes. Gnawing, biting, breaking, hacking, burning. I've seen that movie way too much. The half-elf gentleman walks in and... Oh, good morning. Can I get you started with anything today?
2 coffees.
2 coffees? Anything else?
An ale.
I like your style, my friend. All right. 2 coffees and an ale coming up.
I
Kind of
just put my head down.
Yep. The Beckett, the stench from the brewing the potion before is still like in your nose, and it's kind of like just making you feel really drowsy, but like very nasally as well. Like you almost feel sick without actually being sick. Just like with this, just being hunched over the cauldron all night and breathing in these unfamiliar fumes.
Okay.
As the half elf man walks out, three grogs in his hand, the 2 coffees, and the ale, places him in front of Calduin and Gorlin. That'll be a copper each from copper, or 2 copper and 1 copper then for the 2 ales and 2 coffees. As he said, if you need anything, just feel free to call me over. As he wanders off to the other side of the bar and, oh, how's it going? And blah, 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 and begins to talk to other patrons.
Isn't the boat supposed to be leaving pretty early?
Yeah, pretty early in the morning. You guys don't have a lot of time, but you still have a little bit to gather your thoughts and interact with yourselves before you head to the ferry.
I can't believe we have to go on another boat. What's wrong with good old land travel?
Jeez, I thought I was a bit of a landlubber, but you take the cake, mate.
Glad to see your accent's back.
He slept so well he forgot his accent.
Why, yes. Why, yes, there, laddie. It's like multiple personality disorder if it was affected by magic or something.
You say you're
Almost
cursed.
like he has amnesia or something.
Yeah, right? He just gets his memories back and he goes, oh yeah, that's not my accent. The fuck? This is.
I was Southern all this whole time.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, technically he is a Southern Daria, so.
Does Southern Daria have a Southern American accent?
No, but I don't know how druids work. Maybe they do.
It's a part of
And-
my druid clan's pact that we, like, as soon as we go down into a southern part of the world, we're just like Southern American accent time.
Oh, fuck yeah, brother. As
What happened to Arnier?
Arnier couldn't speak common, so his southern accent didn't come out.
True.
As Orgolan finishes up his coffees, and Calduin downs his ale, Beckett sneaking a couple swigs left of his whiskey that he still has.
Casually.
As you guys kind of you all being on the same page, you all kind of silently all get up, you drop your pay on the counter and begin to make your way out of the crackling cacken in.
You have to make 2 of those in one episode?
You know what? It's my fault. Okay, you know what? Say rickety cackling kraken 5 times fast. I fucking dare you.
I'm good.
Okay? I talk fast. I work for the Newfie, and I also write in fucking rhymes, apparently. Fuck. Oh my god.
What have we done?
You
Don't
guys
worry,
are
we'll
so
mess
funny.
up something eventually.
God.
Eventually. We'll get there.
No. Go ahead, say it. Rickety cackling kraken. 5 times fast. Come on.
Crackety crackling kraken?
Rickety cackling.
Rickety
kraken.
cackling kraken. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a bit of
It
a
has
tongue
5.
twister, isn't it?
So
He
yeah.
wants us to say
It's not my
rickety
fault that I'm
cackling
like,
kraken 5 times
fucking
fast.
rhyme.
Kraken.
Too bad I'm no goddamn Riddler, I guess. Even though I love the fucking Riddler. You know what? I still haven't seen the new Batman movie. I
It's
really
5
want to
times
see it.
fast, it's 5 times fast, it's 5 times fast, it's 5 times fast.
Which is surprising.
I fucking love Batman and I love the Riddler, but I just still haven't seen that movie yet. I mean, it took me 2 years to watch Black Widow. It took me. I still haven't seen the Dragon Marvel movie yet, so.
I just recently watched Birds of Prey.
See, surprisingly, I watched that one on time. It was okay.
Yet?
I'm a DC.
No, I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet.
What?
I don't know why.
You got me the set?
Yeah, because I was like, this dragon's dope. I'm gonna buy this because I know Owen has seen Shang-Chi, so he knows it.
This dragon looks cool. Let's get it for Owen.
When you gave it to me, I did not see the movie yet. I watched it after and built the set after watching it.
Back on track.
Agreed. So, as you all make your way out of the cackling kraken, back into the surprisingly sunny day, as you see overhead, scattered clouds pass by as the sun beams overhead. As you see the wood around you, it really accentuates how much different this neighborhood is compared to the neighborhood of the Leaping Frog is. You can see like the graying woods and the now like the brighter woods mix matched in there to keep this place together as you all head down the street back towards the port. And once again, this port is packed with goers as they're lining up to buy tickets and they're lining up on the gangway and the boat's already filled. So as you already have your tickets, you can make your way right onto the boat. As you guys line up on the gangway, as the line moves slowly, as you can see the ticket checker, checking the tickets, punching a hole, and moving along, all right, move along, don't dilly-dally, come on. He's done this a few times. He's ushering them along, making sure they make their way in and find their seats without, being up on the main deck so we can, move the line along, as, this is rush times for him, as the six of you make your way to the top of the gangplank. Get tickets, please. As you all hand your golden tickets to him, as his eyes widen. I was not expecting to have golden ticket havers on this boat. Hey, I need a shipmate. Come on. Pushing through the crowd, there's another crewmate running around and goes, "These guys have golden tickets. Take them upstairs. Come on. Move. As he ushers you guys along, like clockwork, the other one takes over at this way, please. Making his way up through a door and up a stairway to the upper level of this ferry, as this place is empty. You are the only six up on the upper level here. As you can see, even down as the line begins to fade out, the passenger seating is all below deck, but the entire top deck is packed. You are the only six people up, and there's probably 40 or 50 seats up on this second level that are completely empty. As 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour passes by, you see from outside the window the gangplank begins to get lowered as the boat begins to spur to a start and begins to paddle its way across into the open waters. As the ferry, you notice, stays into the shallow water as you guys passing by. A very tropical looking island, sandy beaches, palm trees, the type. As the island, you guys passed the island of Farhaven and on into more open waters. You can see even like to the right and left of you is like as the light bluish water fades off into a deep blue. As you can see, you guys are kind of surfing along the sandbars and staying near to the shallow areas. As probably 5 hours go by. Is there anything you guys would like to chat with each other for these 5 hours as you guys are sitting up here alone?
No, I think I'm just trying to stay in the center of the room, hat over my eyes, just trying to ignore the water.
As you've already been on a few ferries, ferries are a lot nicer on the seasickness than actual boats. That's why it stays in the shallower waters.
Okay.
It's a lot wider of a basin to lessen the
Rocking.
the waves. But like ships like the Shadow Silhouette and the small rowboat that you guys were in, it was a lot more, the waves were a lot more accentuated. This just kind of laps along the waves, and you can still feel it, but it doesn't bug as much.
Oh, okay.
Beckett's hiding in the corner and having a power nap.
All right.
If that's the case, then I'm
We're
just
going
staring
back
at the
to-
sandy beaches.
Then back in.
Sorry, Owen. Say that one more time.
I'm at the opposite side of the room where Beckett is.
Also taking a nap or just like sitting on the opposite side of the room just to be an asshole? I love it. All right, he's just like there are 50 chairs in this room, and Orgolan elects to sit on the floor in the opposite corner as Beckett. The rest of you, anything you would like to talk about, or are we just gonna fast forward?
I'm gonna have my feet kind of up along a lot of seats, just kind of like with the pretty big smile, just kind of relaxing. And at some point between those 5 hours, I will have mentioned this VIP life is pretty nice.
Bro, what the fuck do you mean? There's no one else on here.
Yeah, exactly. We could look at how we could spread out and just relax.
Muted.
My man is taking up an entire row by himself as Jonathan's sitting in one chair behind him as he's just kind of leaning over his shoulder, taking up 7.
Yeah.
Bag and sword included. Like he's just spreading out, man. He's taking up a whole aisle.
I turn around, it's like, gotta agree with Tobin here. Don't have to deal with any annoying people.
Well, I guess in that way it's good, but I mean, from my point, it's not really that fun because there's literally no one else here to talk to. I'd like to enjoy the VIP experience with a couple more people, you know?
Sorry,
Sure, I
we're not
guess.
getting enough conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry for being a Debbie Downer. Jesus.
Who's this
Good.
Debbie you speak of?
Oh, that's my friend. His name is Jesus.
No, it was Debbie.
It doesn't really matter right now.
I was thinking you were gonna go on the lines of, oh, you know, a girl that I used to date back at home, you know. She was a bit of a downer, so I just say, you know what, Debbie Down. As a few hours of just chatting amongst yourselves passes by. To- Striker, who has elected to not sit on any of the chairs, but to sit on the railing. As you sitting on the railing, just kind of just chilling in cat form, you kind of looking back and hearing the conversation amongst Tobin and Jonathan as they're all chatting. You see cliff faces start to push in through the render distance. Fuck if I know.
Horizon?
That's the as cliff faces begin to pass into the horizon.
Into the
Can't
rendering
believe I
zones.
forgot that fucking word. Above it, now coming into your vision, especially with your more keen eyes as in your cat form, you see the tips of lush trees kind of come into view as they cluster up as you pass by the cliff faces. With you see buildings near the cliff edge and like more more Eastern Europe medieval, Renaissance era architecture with the white walls and the wooden beams and the hay-like roof. As you pass by there, as up on the cliff face, as the cliff face begins to descend down into sandy shores. You now seeing the lush green tips into full view as you see this lush jungle-like forest dominating most of the center of this continent. Another hour drifts by as you continue to see the landscape develop with rocks and roads and more trees, and as into the distance you begin to see more Renaissance-like architecture. That's not the Renaissance isn't the right word.
Medieval?
Not medieval. Between those.
Who got spotted?
There isn't really in the middle. Middle Ages?
No, that's
Victorian? I don't know. I'm just thinking of eras.
Victorian. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep saying Renaissance until someone in the comments corrects me. What's that building type? Y'all know it. Y'all played Minecraft at one point. Y'all can tell. More of these buildings begin to peek into your view as you see long docks, all filled with ships of all kinds. You know, massive, big sails and others more modern-esque with the engine on the back, like a lot like this ferry. Time is really warped at this era in the technology development, as some continents are a lot further along than others. It makes a lot more of a mixed matched technological timey-wimey stuff, as the ferry begins to, as the engines behind cut out, the boat begins to drift as they just use the rudder now and the tide to drift themselves into this dock. As out the window into the dock beside you, you see a very strongly built, very ornate ship with a lot more golden edges and metal plating, and as you pull up to the side of it, now see the name written on the fore of the ship is the Cerberus Star. Yes, there it is. See, notes on the screen. As the Cerberus Star is written on the fore of the ship, as the ship slows to a stop and begins to anchor, and you see crewmates beginning to hop off and tie the ship to the docks as the gangplank slides out, as you see the door kind of swinging slowly open, and he goes, excuse me, gentlemen, as it is accustomed, we've never had to deal with this before, but if you would please all follow me, as you all get first access onto the continent. If you would please follow me.
Finally.
All right.
Orgolan, finally being treated like a prince again, it immediately stands up and begins to follow one of the crewmates as the rest of you follow along. As the five of you begin to walk up, Calduin just kind of doing a head count, seeing Beckett still passed out in the corner, kind of goes and gives Beckett a kick in the shoes.
Screw you. Just stand up and start walking. Grumpy.
Calduin, you knowing that Beckett's been in a bit of a mood since the alleyway, you brush it off and follow behind him as the crewmate now leading you down the stairs and out the door you came in. He, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, pushes people by as people, well, these people, you hear comments and complaints in the crowd, paying no mind as you guys are like, yeah, I'm hot shit, let's fucking go.
I'm
Walking down the
apologizing.
gang. Behind you, oh, sorry, I apologize. Walking down the gangplank, and he goes, if you would please follow along this path, and before you hit those haycocks, just take a left. Take a left and just continue walking up, and you will be ushered from there. As he kind of runs back up the gangplank and goes, excuse me, gentlemen, to the ladies, just take one moment as we're, shouting as the crowd's like, oh, come on! They're all Italian for some reason. And you guys walking down the docks and making your way left, as my brain took way too long to figure out. As you see, somewhat a very young-looking human girl, probably about 16, wearing robes with the ELRA stitched in over the heart. She goes, oh, please, if you would walk down this way and make your way into a carriage, thank you very much. So you guys all walk by. I don't know why they're all British here, but I'm just going to go with it. Tobin checking her out as he's walking by.
Thank you, madam.
She kind of gives you a very polite nod, and you guys make your way down a little bit of an alleyway as you see the nicest horse-drawn coaches you have ever laid your eyes on. Black, polished, fully covered, and not just one of those cloth covered. No, it has a roof on it. And in each of the carts sits another person with ELRA stitched in on their uniform. As you see a chauffeur in a very fine suit, kind of, oh, please board now. He takes in your very odd looks. These are not the type of people he's used to chauffeuring for. So you all make your way into this cart, kind of having to squeeze beside each other. Just because of order, Beckett having to sit beside Orgolan and absolutely hating it as they go.
Now, children.
And then Calduin on the other side notices it, kind of makes eye contact with Yonatan. As Yonatan and Calduin switch, and Calduin now sits in the middle of Orgolan and Beckett.
Mom and Dad put us in the bag.
We're gonna go check if it's raining real quick. It is not raining outside. So we're back. Wes had a quick coke break, and then we were back, and we're in the cart as the door was shut beside you. Calduin babysitting two children as Beckett and Argolan are mad at each other, and spacious because Stryker just deciding to be in cat form as Peter's curled up on Yonatan's lap. Similarly, Buddy's just taking a nap. He's just sitting in Tobin's lap. Stryker's sitting in Tobin's lap as you guys can just equally spread between each other and have enough room as the other three of you are just squished hip by hip. As probably about 20 minutes roll by as you guys are just kind of sitting there, just we're here, nothing to talk about.
Wow, if only we were driving like this around. Oh man, if only we were driving around like this on the way to that danky motel inn place.
Fuck yeah, it's dingy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get the canonical word in there. It's not danky, it's dingy.
Oh, sorry.
Roll for dingy, boys.
Oh, roll for dingy? Okay, here we go. First roll of the session, baby.
It's stingy.
It's a 17.
It's dingy.
It's dingy.
It's dingy.
No matter
doesn't
what
matter
the
what the
roll
dice
is,
says.
it's dingy. It's dingy.
Dingy.
We're continuing the joke from last campaign. It's dingy. Not this cart, as it's very bougie. Just probably not built for 6 people.
Probably.
What? No. Things being built for 6 people?
Oh. As 20 minutes roll by, as you feel the wheels beneath the cart begin to rattle along the dirt. It sounds very similar to my boat sound. I'm very good at voices. As the cart begins to rattle forward, as outside the very tiny windows, probably about yay big, Beckett trying his best to disassociate and look out the window, but is not. Hi.
Oh, you little stinker! You came in here anyway.
Yeah, she's becoming in a lot.
The only disruption I will allow is Joyce. Everyone else, come on yourself! Joyce is the only thing that can disrupt me out of my monologues. As Beckett trying his best to disassociate out the window, but he's really closing one eye and just holding the other glass plate up to the very small window. Just as the docks, and you see the same white exterior, hay roof, large wooden beams holding up the houses. Those begin to fade out to you see, a few farmers' fields of wheat, and as the wheat fields begin to change into wild grass, as the wild grass changes into tall, very thick trees, thicker than the sauce, thicker than any trees that you've been around in New Daria, or even in the forest of New Angkor, as the thick, lush bark into the low-hanging, very lush green jungle-like trees, vines, and bushes begin to build up, and as instead of wild grass, it is now overflown with wild greenery as you begin to pass through a section of the forest. As now both this and this side is now covered in this thick these thick trees, thick with like 4Cs, boys. As the carts rattle along, and can I get a listen check from Beckett?
Sweet. That's a 16.
So you begin to hear shouting from outside the cart as, like dominoes in reverse, the carts just begin to stop. As you begin to hear shouting outside of the cart, kind of trying your best to look out from you. Can you give me a spot check?
26.
Fucking right. You see, kind of passing by the cart is a few masked figures. They begin to converge onto a cart in front of you.
Do I have a door beside me?
Yep. There's a door on each side of the carriage.
Can I try to like swing the door open to stop one of them, like break into one of them?
They've already. Can you? You know what? I'll give you a reflex to see if you get them before they pass by, as they're only really walking by and checking inside the cart for a quick glance.
Okay. 14.
Oh,
17. As the bandit quickly passes by, as you swing open the door to attempt to hit them, and now see multiple bandits begin to converge on a cart, probably 3 carts in front of you. Much different, now kind of glancing out the door, seeing what the kerfuffle is. The rest of you now hearing and seeing as Beckett kicks open the door, now can also act as you glance out the door and see they're converging onto a very ornate mechanical cart. Gold edges and beautiful lush wood as the automatic wheels with motors attached to each of them into a front control as Orgolan glancing out on the other side, just see a body fall off the cart as they kill the driver.
What the?
Can I tell if the cart belongs to a royal family of any kind?
Without a roll, fucking yeah, it's much fancier. And you guys are riding in a fancy cart, it's much more ornate and covered in gold and jewels.
I'm gonna turn to Calduin and just go, as much as I want to help them, I don't. And just like sit back down and just vibe.
Wait, sorry. Did she or they heard it? Or Golan saw it?
Yeah,
I'm just
the
trying
rest of you can now act.
Oh, okay.
Like
Sure.
seeing and hearing the kerfuffle. It was just Beckett who heard it first.
Sorry, was this in front of us or behind us?
In front of you.
us.
About 3 carts in front of you. You see an ornate cart.
Yep.
Driver is killed. Bandits converging. Fancy cart, probably for royalty or an important person.
I'm running in.
Well,
Bolting out of the sea, kicking, like literally throwing Striker at Beckett, just sprinting out of the cart and immediately drawing his blade. Now, excuse me while I connect to my camera too. Can you guys just sing a song real quick?
Yeah, I've got to try and sit up anyways.
Still working
Oh, that laugh really hurt.
for another cameraman for you.
Did you take those back in muscle pain?
I did.
Yeah, it'll probably take a little bit for it to kick in.
I took them on the ride home.
Alright, fair enough. Hopefully they'll kick in for you soon.
Well,
I feel bad, brother. I hate the fucking... I hate that walk. It hurts. As Wes is the most unprepared DM in the world. As he sets up for his camera too, and we'll take this brief moment to quickly shout out for our Spotify listeners to go check out our YouTube channel, give it a like and subscribe. It would really help out the channel.
Vice
As
versa.
well as you can see Liam's amazing edits at the beginning of the video. And for the YouTube viewers, go ahead and check out our Spotify under the Boundless Shores G&D podcast. Give us a like, rate us. Yeah, that would be really appreciated. As instead of pulling out my phone, I'm now focusing completely on this ad.
There we go. Flip the camera.
Oh, I didn't think to do that. Where'd I put my headphone buds?
Somewheres.
They're in your pocket, bye. I have no idea.
Well, what's this?
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Go subscribe to my other two channels. One being where I play games and do other stuff. So that channel comes right there.
Okay, check 1 2 1 2. Can everyone hear me clearly?
You good?
Yes.
And
All
one
right.
subscribe to them.
Yes, but also subscribe to Fan910 on YouTube.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh. By the power of editing, we can skip over this, but we're not. Because this is funnier to keep in.
I could edit it out if you want. Just say the word.
Because it'd be funnier to keep it in.
That's not the word. Bird is the word.
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 A bird. A bird is a bird.
Bird is the word. Instead of bird. Alright, and that's just to get my camera set up. Now you have to bear with me as I get the map set up.
Whoa.
Bird. Birdie is the word. Instead of bird. Birdie is the word. Instead of West takes forever. Doing the shit. I said blah blah blah.
It's the word.
By the power of editing, we could get this skipped, but we won't, cause we're lazy. And now I'm just singing this song to keep the viewers interested, but they're just probably skipping this part till they get to the combat. Okay.
Spoilers. There's a combat coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all right. Tobin, you jump out the cart
Yep.
and begin to run this way.
Flip the camera.
It is.
Oh, then it's frozen for me.
Nice.
I run that
That's
way. Cool.
helpful. The rest of you still in the cart.
I look at Beckett after after telling me that they're not doing anything just because they seem like royals. I go, oh, I don't care if they're royals. They need help, and I get out, grab the Sword of the Setting Suns, and immediately activate my blood right on my way there.
Awesome. Take your damage.
Yes, sir.
The rest of you?
We'll kind of grog and follow him out. Like, I gotta keep him alive.
I go out the other side and start sprinting towards the cart.
And other two?
Well, I often take from the rich and give to the poor, and to be honest, my pockets are looking a little light right now. So, let's go.
Y'all intend planning to help the bandits.
And Striker?
Oh, we lost Striker.
Alright. Well, pause the recording then. Beginning of the carriage as you were thrown off of Tobin's lap and onto Beckett, who immediately brushed you off, following with a big sigh after following
Caldwood.
thank you, Calduin. So we have up here as he was first out the door and went sprinting in. Tobin here is the closest, followed by Yonatan and Beckett, as we have
Caldwood.
Orgolan. Jesus, hold on. Why don't I use my quick sheet?
You can do
As
it.
we have Orgolan here, followed by Yonatan with Striker now you shifting back into Katine form on the floor of this cart as your 5 other party mates hop out of the cart. As you, sleeping up to this point but looking out the door, can see the kerfuffle happening as you are now caught up to speed. So, can I have a roll initiative? How am I gonna do this? Hold on. Sorry, my.
Hey Dante, do you think you'd be able to relog and come back in? I think we're getting some static from you.
Okay.
Well, I'm going last.
Uh,
Let's just do. So.
I think that seemed
That
to work.
helped at all.
I think it helped a little. This is horrible.
Okay, we'll all just go last.
I'm debating whether or not to use my inspiration for this or not.
Oh, we're
Do
rolling.
it.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this roll. Oh, that's much better.
I don't know why you guys are not using your inspiration points more for medium rolls.
Oh,
It's
this was
not like it's not like they're a rare occasion. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like if you're fucking good, you're just gonna get one at the end of the session anyways. Just use them up.
My previous roll was a 4.
Mine's a 1.
I'm looking for a pencil. You want to just
Do it,
pause
Wes.
quickly while I look for a pencil?
Back to the tree.
The defeated sigh of a DM as he looks for a pencil. Oh my god.
Yep, we're gonna die.
It's okay, I'll
He
kill
was
them all.
right in my binder the whole time.
What's up, Wes?
It was in my binder the whole time.
Aw.
Oh, getting worked up over nothing again.
Poor Muffin.
Okay. Well, let's put it on play, I guess. Oh, I actually need my Chromebook for this one. That's where my combat notes are. Huh.
Oh, we're all rolling initiative?
Do the sounds not come out of my mouth when I speak?
No, I
I heard it.
couldn't hear you because technical difficulties.
Alright.
Hey, I'm not the only one.
Roll initiative.
Roll
Oh,
initiative. then.
initiative! What's initiative?
Okay, that's a nat 20 for initiative. More specifically, it's a 25.
Okay, well, I didn't ask for numbers yet.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
We're back on the roll?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Fucking right. As we're finally getting into this combat that's been planned for 2 sessions. I thought you guys would get a lot further than you did, but that's on me, so it's all good. As can I get a 25 to 20? Jonathan says he gets 25.
25, yeah.
21.
I got
21.
22.
So we have Jonathan 25.
Tobin, 22.
Tobin with a solid 22. Calduin,
Alduin, 21.
21. Can I get 20 to 15?
Got a 21 as well.
You got a 21 as well. Who's got the higher dexterity?
Definitely, or Golan.
Yeah, I got a 16.
Yeah, I only got 14.
I got
Or
it.
Golem.
21. For
Alright.
Golem.
20 to 15.
I got 15.
What did you get, Beckett?
I rolled a 1, but got a 9.
Wow, you have a +8?
I know, right?
See, if I had my 4, I'd still be going last.
How'd you get a +8 in initiative?
Probably because of +4 to
The
Dex and then improved
dexterity
initiative.
And
Yeah.
improved initiative.
Mm.
My dex is higher than my strength this time. Normally it's the other way.
Bear with me as I do calculations for the bad guys.
So I decided to start playing Spellbreak again.
Oh, yeah. I tried that out. Wasn't the biggest fan.
I've been playing it on my Switch, and the reason why I kept going on and off of it with it is every time I tried loading in, it would take forever to load. That by the times I was loading in, I didn't even get a choice where to drop. I was already dropping in.
I played it on my computer when it first came out. So it's probably a little better now.
I recently re-downloaded Fallout 3 on my computer,
Oh yeah.
so been
Neat.
playing that like in the last couple when it's been pouring rain up here.
Sorry, there's a lot of numbers here. My bad.
No worries.
What's your dex spec? 4?
All good.
Who?
You.
Your dex.
Me? Yeah, it's +4.
Sorry, what?
It's +4.
All right, cool. Because I said 4 and you're like, yeah, and then I heard, yeah, it's +1, and I'm like, wait, brain don't work? But yeah, no, it's my brain. Sorry. Okay. Top of the round, Yonaton, all the way back here. You're probably about 50 feet movement away from the first bad guy here.
I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run 30 feet up and then get to the nearest cover possible.
So probably right here. As I'm gonna do a quick recount here. How clearly can you all see these numbers, by the way?
Yeah.
On the pink dice.
I can see a muffin on.
Decently. Sometimes
Yeah,
the
it's
camera
kind of
goes
focusing
blurry.
it out. Yeah.
Is it easier to see the white ones?
Yes.
Little bit, yeah.
It's easy to see the white one.
I can see
Like
the
this
numbers
up.
right now.
Even though I'm using my Chromebook, I still can't see the white ones.
Do you have them on full screen?
It won't let me do full screen. It won't let me like enlarge anybody.
That's really weird.
That's because you don't know that spell.
Oh. I can mute Wes.
Get.
Oh. There we go. All right. You moving up to cover there. You have 20 feet between the first two lads here. Are you gonna use your action or your bonus action?
Yeah, that cover there is good. That's it. That'll be the end of my turn.
Are you gonna hold anything?
I'm gonna ready my action in case any one or multiple persons.
What action are you readying?
He's telling you.
I'm readying in attack action.
All right. I'm just gonna say for the purpose of this,
For what?
leaving attack action for
when
if someone comes near you.
If anybody like crosses past where my cover is, I'm going to attack them.
Okay. So you're holding the attack. 2 for Tobin. You have a good 10 feet before you get.
Is this guy close to the number 6 guy, the one that attacked the driver?
Yes. No.
I'm gonna. Oh,
yes.
I'm gonna attack that guy.
All right. Yeah, you immediately running forward. Roll me an attack as you describe your attack. Roll and then describe. I guess.
Good to roll.
Who's got
Ooh,
nat
nat
20,
20.
by the way? Ooh, fucking right, nat 20. Who's got inspiration points?
Excited.
I do.
I just used mine, so no.
Okay. And that's it. No one has any.
I do.
You do.
I got
Okay, perfect. Uh,
My okay.
yeah. Sorry. Go for it.
Okay,
My bad.
so my blade was already drawn here because I drew it as I hopped out of the cart. So I'm running up to the guy and kind of slashing the closest part of whatever side of him. I don't know if he's facing the cart or if it's like facing me now, but
Yeah.
whatever
He's
side of him's
facing the
kind of
cart.
closer to the door. Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna kind of like run up to him and like slice him, like so that if I hit him, it would kind of like throw him away from the cart because obviously I don't think I'd be sure that this driver's dead, but definitely injured.
Well, the driver landed towards this way.
Oh, okay. But yeah, keep him away from the
But
cart.
like the direction of the killing would be like towards this way, so he would kill
Right.
him, and the body would have fallen this way. But yeah.
Alright,
What's your attack? Yeah.
Oh, that was almost perfect damage.
Sorry, you got a
12,
nat 20, correct?
Yeah. Oh,
Can
that's
you
good.
roll-
That's so
Can
good.
you roll me
Oh.
another d20 real quick?
Does a 20 hit dirty?
Fucking right, it does.
So double the dice rolls, but not my attack bonus, right? Or not my
Yeah,
strength.
no, double the dice and now roll me a d6 separately.
Okay. So 6, 12, 18, or 15, 30, 33 damage.
Yep.
And a separate d6 roll. 5.
Sorry, give me uno secondo. And you said how much damage?
33. Tree, bye.
Yeah, 33. And you rolled a 5?
Yep.
Technical difficulties. Please hold. As I only have this ruling on my phone. Which I should have it on my thing here, but I just haven't moved yet, so you have to deal with me being stupid. And you rolled a 5?
Yes, that's
Sweet.
correct.
Awesome. Can you roll me, so your benefit is you gain an additional d6, which is also multiplied in your attack.
So total damage is going to be 43, including that.
Fucking, like with your you go for like as you sprint by you, in a large swooping motion, just to like more with force to like move him, but you know, as this is a very sharp weapon, you just you slice right through his stomach as his like Darth Maul just body crumples and like falls into itself. You absolutely melt this one of the bandits.
Are you sure it doesn't
Jeez.
freeze rather than melt?
Yeah, fair enough. As you still have your bonus action if you want to do anything.
I'm gonna say this is your guys' chance to, as kind of as intimidatingly as I can. Be like, this is your guys' chance to get lost.
Yeah,
After
roll
them witnessing
intimidation
that.
there.
Can I roll it at advantage because of that beautiful one shot?
Yeah, absolutely slicing through this poor raider. You absolutely can roll with advantage.
Just become check over here.
Dirty
This
20.
is the part where you run away.
Yeah, pretty much. Dirty 20.
So these two here, this one fails, but this one succeeds. So as you slice through his comrade, the blood splattered up onto his chest. He is absolutely rattled, and all attacks against you will be made at disadvantage. But this one made the check, so he is not frazzled.
Okay.
Now on to number 3. Unfortunately, it's not a number 4, so I can't ask you what the fucking number 4 is. Owen, what are you doing for your turn?
I
I'll
am
use
going
my
to
pointer thing instead.
to the other side of the carriage.
This way?
Where are? No, sprint to the carriage. So I'll sprint to the carriage.
Yeah, they're 40 feet away from you, by the way, this first person.
I can get to him.
Yep. Full sprint?
So, yes, full sprint.
Full sprint. What weapon do you have drawn?
I have my quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. All right, go ahead and what kind of attack are you making?
And is his back towards me? So do I get a flanking bonus?
No, as you're more in his peripherals, he's facing towards the door, but you're more of his peripherals, so he can like see you coming. So no, I wouldn't give you a flanking bonus there.
I'll just do flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows is boom, 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 boom.
So does a 13 hit?
13 does not.
Okay, so I miss.
You have 2 attacks, don't you? 2 different D6.
Yeah, I miss with the other one as well.
Oh, fantastic! Running up, kind of going like kind of having a leap in your step, going in for the first, and then gonna go for an uppercut with the second. He immediately goes and brings his curved blade. Like it's got a very awkward like sword catching, like a very similar to like a Egyptian khopesh, kind of sidestepping and catching your quarterstaff, kind of bringing it down and making you miss your second attack as well as he blocks your first, and in doing so blocks your second as you kind of locked eye to eye with this bandit. And you have a bonus? I don't know. Most.
Some.
Yeah. I don't know. If you don't know you have a good bonus action, you probably don't have a good bonus action. But I just like to remind you, you have your action, your movement, and your bonus action. But if you have nothing more there, we have Calduin number 4.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to make my way to the guy on the far left.
This way?
Yes.
Just make as far as you can.
Yes.
You could probably make it to about here.
Okay.
Give it 30 feet away.
Okay.
No.
Perfect.
Here, give it 30 feet away.
Okay, and then I am going to I can see him, right? There's nothing blocking my view from them.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to point the bulb of sand at them, and I'm just gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
That was a nat one.
Oh,
But I don't. Do I roll? I roll it again to see if I have to do the dice thing, right?
oh yeah. You roll it again, but
Alright.
against your own armor class.
Yeah, I just make it.
All right, cool.
So I just missed my attack.
As you raise up as the sand begins to shift and like magnetize off of each other and bounce off of the glass, you kind of muttering a few words as your eyes begin to change for a brief moment as nothing fires.
Still not used to this thing.
Anything else?
No, sir. That's it.
All right, on to striker number 5. You are the only one left into the carriage here. There's a door out both sides. You can enter onto either side.
Okay. I exit on the side that doesn't have a person on it.
Yeah.
Yep. And how far away is people?
Probably about 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. I can see the full thing now.
We just lost to James.
Yes, we did.
He'll be back. Lots of
back.
editing this episode. Sorry, Liam.
Okay. Am I able to... The carriage in front of us, the red-green thing, that's a carriage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I able to go there and jump up on it?
If you give me a climb check.
Yep.
There actually is a
and then
jump.
after that, I just take out my bow and then that's it, I guess.
Wes, there is a jump skill.
Oh yeah. It's probably how high can you jump?
He can jump much higher because he's a Katine.
Yeah.
Well, then you can just you can choose which acrobatic roll that you would rather roll then, as you have a few options under the top of this carriage.
Either jump or climb.
Yeah.
Either way, I got over 20.
He can make a 15-foot jump. No, with just a DC of 5.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, make your way on top of this carriage here. I'll get you about halfway here between them.
Okay.
I can. No, I can't. They're different size dice.
So
you're on the back half of it.
I just pull up my bow and that's it.
All right. As actually all of them have pretty decent cover to you anyways. Except for this guy. She can shoot over a golem. Number 6, Beckett, the last spring into action, as you are kind of doing this out of respect to your friends rather than actually saving the day. What are you gonna do? You're about 60 feet away as well.
The closest guy to me is 60 feet away, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just check something. Dang. Okay, I'm just gonna sprint as far as I can.
You have 30-foot movement. I'll bring you up here.
If you're not planning on attacking, you could use the run action to go double your speed.
The issue is I don't want to be in front of him and not attack, right? So
Yeah.
I'll just stay there. And... Can I ready a spell? Is that something I can do?
You can ready a spell for a certain action. So like you say, I ready this for when X attacks X.
Oh. Sorry, 1 second.
But remember, these are also thicker trees. So if they're like, so this guard number 2 here, he's kind of standing behind a tree here. Like your sightline is not your sightline is broken, and your sightline is broken again because the bush and the tree there.
Am I within touching distance of Calduin or whoever's beside me?
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of extra movement to kind of cut through the bushes a little bit and make it to Calduin.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Magic Weapon, which negate. I'm trying to remember how touch attacks work, Liam.
So with magic weapon, you just gotta touch my weapon, activate the spell. There's no real roll you need to do.
Okay, I'll just do that. I'll touch his sword and yell, "Go for it!" at him.
Yeah, it's currently pointed your direction, anyways.
Perfect.
What? Oh, okay.
Right, as Beckett runs up behind you, like briefly grazes his hand upon your blade. Go for it as your blade begins to glow with like a dull golden light, like as if like sunshine behind a cloud, as the sun begins to glow and just to begins to like the blade further attunes itself to you as it's now considered a holy weapon and your rolls are +1.
Yes. +1
Okay.
to attack and +1 to damage.
Yeah, and it's considered like holy or good damage.
I think magic weapon just makes it a magic.
Oh, okay. As I totally did some initiative out of order, but that's okay. As this guard kind of springing into action after like locking the blade down into a bit of a deadlock, he kind of like pivots the blade and just uses the force that you're raising to get your quarterstaff back. He uses that force and immediately goes for like a throat slash. You reacting quicker as soon as he like with your attuned senses, as soon as he goes for the throat, you immediately just flip the quarterstaff around and parry his blow as he rolled a solid natural 3. And this raider, who only appears to be wielding a knife, he kind of raises up his hand and he kind of thrusts his hand forward as just out of the corner of your eye, you just see a bolt-like object being shot towards you. As I need ranged touch attack. That's a 13.
Sorry, on who?
On Orgolan. Sorry, I didn't make that clear, but that was immediately after the action that I was describing before.
Orgolan.
Miss.
That is a miss, as the object, like the bolt swinging for you, out of the corner of your eye, just grazes by you as it dissolves as it hits the cart behind it. Behind you, as it just grazes by your face. As These two now beginning to make their way in to avenge their comrade. This guy coming in and immediately swinging first. I need a second d20. As does a 18 on Tobin.
It hits.
18 hits.
18 hits.
As you're gonna take 7 slashing damage as he's immediately gonna go just like on a downward
Was
slash.
that the was
and
that
like
the disadvantage?
That is on disadvantage, yeah. I rolled a natural 20 for the other one.
What am I taking?
7 points of slashing damage as he goes and like hooks the blade into your armor and kind of begins to dig down into your shoulder before drawing his blade back before this one reaches up and kind of going for a side swipe down towards your neck. Does a 19? Yeah, 19 hits. Holy fuck, I'm high rolling now. What the fuck is this? As you're going to take another point, another 6 points.
What's the weapon?
It's a short sword, or short sword like weapon. So yeah.
Hmm.
You're gonna take another 6
Is that
points.
1920 crit or 20 crit?
It's 1920.
Snitching on yourself. Fucking right. Natural 19 hits again.
12? So 12 damage then? Is it 12 damage then if it's the crit?
That would be 12 damage. You are correct. As I'm going to roll a d6. Roll a 1. As stitching on yourself. Sorry, James. So, how's the maps looking? Everyone can see clearly?
Can't see it at all. You flipped the
It's up
phone.
at the ceiling.
Huh. Oh. Why is the phone flipped?
Yeah, I can flip.
There we go. You good?
See the whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah,
Y'all see my finger?
yeah.
Yes. Very tip, but yes.
Yeah. No, that's the only thing on the screen, just to make sure you guys can see the top. Okay. So immediately slashing down towards your neck and digging into like your collarbone, he's gonna draw his blade back and immediately go and slash down and slash towards your chest, as does a 16.
What's the tie rule? Defender wins, right?
Yeah.
Does that? I believe that's what. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Yeah. All right. As he goes for the chest swing, but like kind of jumping back a little bit and to get just narrowly miss the blade as it kind of skitters across your armor. I totally forgot about Yonatan.
Hello there.
Yeah, my bad. Yonatan, you're supposed to go first. Oh wait, no, sorry, these were bad guy attacks. Duh. Wow,
Yeah,
I'm
you
really
just took
bad.
them out of the round.
As this guy is going to just swoop his hand out just to the side and send himself that way. No, send a bolt flying towards Calduin. As the bolt swings wide and smacks into the tree behind you. Top of the round to Yonatan. Now it's your turn. My bad. This guy now coming into vision from the tree line here. This guy missing Orgolin as they're kind of in a deadlock.
Yeah, it's okay, Wes. Everybody forgets where I am.
No, I actually got a clerical mix-up because for some reason I thought I was describing Tobin's attack when it was just an attack on Tobin.
Yeah, it's all
That's the
good.
next Attack on Titan series. It's Attack on Tobin. It's just a massive Tobin attacking cities. It's
Yeah.
Arya all over again, boys.
Oh yeah, it's Walmaria all over again.
As Yorgo, what are you going to do, my friend? We got 25 feet and 30 feet away from this guy.
I'm gonna go to the guy that's 30 feet away.
30 feet away as you sprint on in.
Who's third in the order?
That's Orgolan.
It's alright, Orgolan. I got your back, as always.
British?
Always a treat.
As what is your action then, my friend?
I'm going to just like, as if it was a Rasengan, just produce flame and touch the dude with it.
Can you produce flame? Is that considered an attack?
You could use it as a melee touch attack.
You can?
Yep.
Alright, so give me a ranged touch attack then.
Would that be on just touch AC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's a nat 20.
Fucking A. Yeah, as go ahead and roll damage as you producing flame and immediately going and just grabbing his face.
What's your druid level again?
5.
Okay,
Or
so
4? 4.
4, yeah. So it'll be 1d6 plus 4.
1d6 plus 4. That's a solid 18.
What?
I rolled a nat 20, so I
Magical attacks don't crit like
Yeah.
mundane attacks do. Yeah, so
Oh,
your
okay.
attack just automatically hits.
Cool. What can we do with our inspiration points?
It just lets you do a reroll.
It lets you do a reroll, or you can spend it on
Automatic.
on an attack, on a crit attack.
Okay.
You know what? I'll say for the purposes of because you have an inspiration point, roll me a d6.
You gotcha. I got a 3.
Huh. So you can either gain +2 armor class or +2 reflex or will, depending on what comes first.
Whichever's higher.
Whichever comes first. So if you're attacked by a magical attack, it would be will and or reflex. But if it's a physical attack, then it would be towards your AC. But you get +2 to either one.
Okay.
For the next attack.
Cool.
As how much damage did you get on that flame attack?
Let's find out. 5 damage. Oh wait, that's 5. That's a nat 5 on the damage roll.
So that is what, 9 damage then?
9 damage, yeah.
And since you used it as an attack, don't forget your flame goes down for 1 minute, so you can only use it for 4 minutes now.
My what goes down?
3 minutes. So every attack you use on produce flame reduces the duration by a minute. So you had 4 minutes for your produce flame. Now it's down to 3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
And remember that each person's turn is 6 seconds long.
Gotcha.
So after producing flame and just grabbing his face as the mask that he's wearing is engulfed in fire. He begins to just smack down his head,
Oh,
immediately dropping his weapon, just smacking down his head, patting out the fire.
question
Answer.
is if I have a fear of something, what would I roll to not be phased by it? If I was like fearful of something.
Roll me a will.
Will save. Uh, 17.
At disadvantage, because you're scared of it.
Okay. 17 and then dirty 20.
Fair enough. Surprisingly unfazed by lighting this opponent's head on fire, just in the thrill of the moment and the adrenaline. Your fearful side hasn't really kicked in.
You just Bakugoed him.
As moving on, Tobin, who's now got 2 opponents ahead of him.
After taking so much damage, the only reason that blade narrowly missed his chest is because he kind of stumbled back a little bit, and just kind of taking a deep breath, trying to regain his composure. He's gonna begin glowing with a pale blue light, and that's my turn.
Glowing with a pale blue light?
Yeah.
Intriguing. As only really the 2 guards really noticing as you have also the striker noticing from above as Tobin begins to glow with this pale blue light. And that's your turn. I assume you just take a
Very
5-foot step back and
like pretty much invisible.
Oh, okay.
No, just kind of like oh well, I guess sure, yeah.
On 2, 3 Orgolan, and this deadlock with this guard, you now parrying his blade.
And then I will
Parrying his
immediately
blade.
go other Furio blows.
All right.
Okay, so does a 23 hit?
Yes, sir.
No. That's a 24.
Still hits.
And a 21.
It also hits.
Both hit. All right. So, for the first. So 13 for the first. And 12 for the second. So that's
25. As you parry his blade off to the side, your quarterstaff in the perfect position to just give him one right to the side of his face as it kind of coils to the side, kind of breaking his guard for a moment as you immediately swing it up to a swing to his chest as he gets the wind knocked out of him. On to number 4, Calduin, my friend.
Yeah, I am going to run up to the person who just shot at me while making sure that I am keeping in their line of sight from Beckett. And then I am going to swing at them.
All right.
That is a nat 20 for the sword. I'm
Who's
also
keeping track?
I'm also putting the Eldritch Blast into this. That is a 15 for the Eldritch Blast for the touch AC.
15 definitely hits.
Okay. And then no, I don't get the bonus. I just get the hit.
What would you roll for the bonus?
I only rolled a 13.
Yeah, that wouldn't hit. All right, fair enough. All right,
So I just got the
so
double
just double
damage.
damage and your Eldritch Blast.
So
I say
2d6.
just as if that's not just, and your Crimson Right.
Yes, sir. Okay, so that is 22 slashing, 1 necrotic, and 3 fire. Oh, sorry, no. 24. 20. What did I say? 22? 23. 23 slashing, 1 necrotic, 3 fire.
All right, so he's looking pretty worse for wear as you like swing bada bada, like slashing down, just ripping right through what little armor he has as the cloth begins to burn away and black marks are left on this gaping wound as he begins to that blood begins to stain the burnt cloth of his clothes as he just looks at you, locks eye. You both lock eyes for a moment, and for a brief moment, almost recognizing the eyes before uh, staggering away. Over here we have um, um, kind of very stunned from your blow to the chest, the wind taken out of him, just stepping right back into it, just going for an upward slash towards your head. Ooh, 21 hits, yeah. Orgolin?
Yes.
As you're going to take 10 points of damage, 10 points of slashing damage as he just cuts through, cuts like up your face, and just like you kind of drawing your head back, it just narrowly nicks your glasses, almost tearing them completely off. As you feel like your face start to burn as blood begins to just pour from the wound. Kind of as the tide of the battle begins to quickly turn, this this bandit, he kind of steps back and kind of like regains his breath and just immediately is just gonna plunge towards your throat with his dagger. That was botched. Does a dirty 20 hit? Jonathan.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you're gonna take 5 piercing damage as he just jabs this shadow dagger like blade into your collarbone and just kind of twists as it plunges in. Striker, seeing everything unfold on the roof, you now seeing both these two guards kind of and a beat up Tobin and these two guards slashing towards your party mates. They are probably a good 40 feet away from you, and with your height advantage, I'm going to give you a +2 to attack.
Is there anything blocking me?
No, you have clear shots on any of these four.
Okay, so there's 2 on one and 1 on the other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget there is a penalty for shooting people who are standing near your teammates.
I'm saying, you know what? That's a good point. Instead of giving you a +2 to attack, I'll say that +2 is nullified because of your height advantage over your teammates.
Okay.
So it's just a normal attack, but you have you can shoot any of these just because of your height.
I shoot the
Where's my
closest one that has 2 people on one.
So this guy here?
I can't see it, but sure.
Sure. Kind of almost looks like a scorpion.
Almost, eh?
That is a 17.
17 hits.
Go.
17. No, I lied to you. Defender wins. 17 does not hit as you, the arrow plunges into the tree behind him. Kind of twangs a little bit.
Well, dang.
But it was like a near miss. You probably took a couple hairs off his head. As Beckett, your time to shine now. You see through the cracks, can see this one and just the front of this one bullying Tobin, and Calduin kind of dealing with this one here.
Shoot his toes.
Okay. I want to see if this will work. So I'm gonna run up to the one closest to me that's bullying Tobin. But I'm not gonna run like straight to him. I kind of want to like grab him, hook him, and pull him towards me.
So this way?
Yeah. And then I kind of want to like pull him off.
You have what, 30 feet of movement?
Yeah. I kind of want to pull him off of Tobin with my scythe.
Are you going to make just an attack or a grapple?
Grapple.
All right. Can you roll me a grapple check as you run up behind him and immediately just go down to like with an upward slash to try and hook him with your blade?
24.
Why do you guys keep going for the one that has disadvantage against me?
That's a 13 as you. Can you just give me? Can you roll me a 1d4?
Yeah. 3.
He's gonna take 3 slashing damages, like as you're dragging on his neck, as you drag him down and you kind of have him in a bit of a deadlock, just kind of like awkwardly like limboing with your scythe around his neck, as now with the look of terror in his eyes as he thinks the fucking Reaper has come to get him. So your move and your action, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. As on to this one is going to attempt to make a grapple back out of your roll, or out of your scythe, I guess, and completely fucking misses because you rolled a 2. Can you roll me another d4?
Yep. 2.
2, as he's going to take an additional 2 slashing damage as he tries to push against it and kind of chokes himself out as more blood kind of seeps onto your blade.
Fuck yeah.
This one immediately is gonna try and follow up his attack action with a downward slash towards Tobin.
As if Beckett needs more blood on their person.
No, he doesn't need any more blood. He's got enough.
Blood.
A 13 does not hit Tobin.
Nope.
As he kind of stepping forward to take slash, you regain your breath, kind of clashing with your blade. As locking eyes with you, taking a breath in, immediately just gonna go for an upward hook with his dagger towards you, and got a 16.
Doesn't hit.
I'm sorry, Calduin.
Sorry.
Oh,
16.
I thought you were saying that was responding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
16 hits as he's gonna plunge his dagger like deep into your shoulder blades as you're gonna take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
As behind you, out of the corner of your eye, you're seeing another bolt swing towards you. Does a 15 range touch attack you, Calduin?
A 15 range touch attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, I finally get to hit with this fucking attack. And I roll the absolute fucking bare minimum. That'll be 6 piercing damage as you feel like a stab into your abdomen. As you kind of looking down and seeing this projectile dissolve into sand.
Okay, who? And I'm assuming the guy behind me was the one who did that, right?
Number 2, yeah.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
To the top of the round, we have Yonaton.
So I've already pounded the flame touch in his face, and now I'm gonna go for one of his left leg next with the flame touch. But before I do that, I am going to cast what's its face?
Does it have a somatic component?
I need to find second level druid spells.
Because you are within melee range of him.
Where the fuck is it? Oh my god. Here we go. It does not have a somatic component.
Alright, awesome. Go ahead and what spell are you casting?
I'm gonna cast Legion's Snake Swiftness.
Oh. What does that do?
All allied creatures in a 100-foot radius. It's a allied creatures in a 20-foot radius burst at a range of 100 feet, plus 10 feet per level, so 140 feet, 140-foot range.
So everybody, yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna target everybody, I think.
Yeah.
And then they all get to make an attack action right away with no reactions or saving throws.
Neat.
What?
Yeah.
That's a little broken.
And that's level 2?
And that's a level 2 spell.
The fuck?
The subject may immediately make one melee or ranged attack, even if it has already taken its action for the
Is
round.
that all allied creatures?
All
That is
allied creatures in a
all
20-foot
allied creatures
radius.
within a 20-foot radius.
And plus 10 feet per level,
No.
which makes it everybody.
No.
No.
It's-
The range is 100 feet plus 10 feet per level, but it's only creatures in a 20-foot radius where he specifies it coming from.
Okay. So
if
I
you shoot it at
need
me,
I
you
need
might be able
attacks
to get
from
it.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Sweet.
One's
Okay,
Sorry, I
do it in that
need
order.
let me specify. Is that all allies including Yodaton?
That is all allies, including myself, and I'm casting that as a bonus action.
Because of your quicken spell, yes?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. What the fuck, guys? So I need Beckett to roll me an attack, or an action, or just an attack?
It's just an attack.
Alright, I need Beckett, Tobin, and Orgolan to quickly roll me attacks in that order. So Beckett first, go ahead and roll me an attack.
23.
23 totally fucking hits.
Do I roll damage too or no?
Oh yeah, fucking right you do. Fucking yeah.
8.
8 damage. As you just kind of curving the blade along his neck, just very sadistically. More blood onto the scythe. As he's just can't speak, can't think. Like, the only thing he can think is just get out, help. But no words. Is it like your blade is cutting his voice? Tobin.
And I dropped my D20. I gotta pull up the other one because I can't find that one right now. Yeah, don't fail me. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit. As you kind of, after clashing with his blade, you go in for another swing and he parries. Orgolan? This is just an attack, not a flurry of blows.
That's 20.
You're fucking kidding. You're...
And Yoda2 is getting nuked next episode.
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh my god! All right, go ahead and roll me another attack to see if you crit.
Druids are perfectly balanced with no exploits.
No.
Yeah, that hits. That's a 27.
Oh, roll me a d6.
I'm doing things.
Wes, do you want to talk about
Alright.
it?
Oh no, all of a sudden all the bandits become epic level creatures.
I got a 2.
You are going to gain advantage on your next attack.
Woo! All of a sudden, we just get hit by an asteroid. Like,
How
Asteroids
is map
fall.
looking, y'all?
Good.
It's
Y'all
looking
see
good.
the tip of my finger?
Yep.
All right, good.
Asteroids fall. Everyone dies.
Woo!
Yeah. How much damage,
Total
Owen?
2.
20 damage.
Remember, this is a
Crunch!
single attack.
Crunch! As one blow to the chest and one blow to the head, you see his face collapse in on itself as the bones
Ugh.
just shatter and teeth fly as it and immediately flops over.
Alright.
We're
And this
going,
is
going, not going for the
And
top
then
table.
that means you get 2 attacks, right, Jonathan?
yeah, 2 attacks in total.
That's gross. Can you set a screenshot that spell and send it to me?
Yeah,
Like,
I
we're
can
gonna
do
roll
that.
with it for
I'm
this
look-
session.
I was
But
looking at it, and I think it only affects allies because it's a bigger version of Snake Swiftness, which targets one allied creature. You can't target yourself.
Okay. Okay.
okay, so just roll one
Yeah,
attack.
just
then.
as allies.
That's that's a little crazy broken.
Just a little bit. I must have misread that. My apologies.
No, that's okay. So D&D spells are sometimes hard to translate.
Yeah, D&D and the English language do not cooperate very well.
Nope, not usually.
Does I'm gonna be using Flame Touch again, so another will save.
All right.
That is a what is that? Base attack bonus. That's a 24 to hit if I make this will save. That's a nat 20 on the will save. So 30 total.
And everyone can see the screen okay? Sorry, I had to plug my phone in. See the tip of my finger?
No,
How about now?
no, it's
I
cut
see
off.
that shadow.
The 6 was caught
At the
up.
top of the 6.
Up, up, up.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
It's good now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 definitely hits.
All right, now I
You fucking
roll
crazy
a
OP bastard.
D6
I should have
plus
fought
4.
Giran. I would have given you a run for your money.
Okay, that's 10 damage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Jesus. Just burn marks all over this guy's body. You caught up in the moment, just weirdly, like, not phasing you. It's just, ha 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 ha! I burned your face! As that wraps up your turn onto Tobin.
Alrighty. I guess I'll swing at the guy that just swang at me.
Yeah.
Swang.
Swang.
Um, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
14 damage. Where's my dice bag, dude? I need that.
14 damage as you slash downward, slashing through his chest. He stumbles back a minute and tries to go forward for one last strike, and just falls backwards.
Word.
As number 3 just dealt with him, but kind of your keen awareness heard like leaves and a twig snapping behind you, as you can now recognize as there's another opponent behind you, about 20 feet away.
How far?
20 feet. This guy right here.
Feet, all right.
Use my pointy thing.
All right, I spin around and sprint towards him and attempt to put my quarterstaff through his face.
Fucking right. He's gotten the taste for one crushed face, now he needs all of them.
With fury of blows. You're kidding.
Bullshit.
First one's in at 20. So that was a total of 31 to hit. And the other one's a 21.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll damage. Actually, roll me another one then. Or another attack for a crit.
And it's the exact fucking same as last.
That was also with the advantage on your next attack roll, right?
No, that was just fury of blows.
I know, but with your last d20, did you get advantage on your next attack roll?
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
That's a 6.
All allies gain +1 on their next attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me double damage.
Remember, not to his strength or dex or whatever, right? It's just dice.
Yeah, it is just dice. So you roll your dice, and then one of your dice is multiplied, but the other one is not.
So for the
Because the other one was just a 21.
It is a 22. 22 damage for the first attack. For the second one, ooh, it's 14 damage.
So how did you get that 22? Would you roll on your dice?
I rolled a 6.
12. Okay.
12.
Strength?
Strength is +3. Then I have +1. But since I'm using the quarterstaff, I get.
You can't quarterstaff Fury of Blows.
Yes, you can.
Fury of Blows. Oh, I thought Fury of Blows was unarmed.
Yes, you can.
No.
And his unarmed damage is 1d8.
Oh, sorry.
I'm looking at Fury of Blows, and it says, when using Fury of Blows, a monk may attack only with unarmed strikes or with special monk weapons.
Yeah.
Special monk weapons, including quarterstaff, size, and nunchucks, I believe.
Size, nunchucks.
Yeah, I got it.
A comma. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so You got
I think I rolled
12 plus 3 plus 1, right?
and then +3 for my second d6. So it's 6. So I got 6 and 3 for the dice. Double that, that's an 8.
No, you rolled the so because your flurry of blows is 2 different attacks. Your first one was the nat 20, and your second one was the 21. Yes.
Yes.
So your first dice, so the 6, would have been multiplied into 12 plus your strength plus your weapon bonus, and then your other one, which would have been the 3 plus your strength plus your weapon bonus.
But the quarterstaff is a double attack weapon. So
Yes,
with
so it's
one
2
hit,
separate attacks. So it's one d20 roll equals 1d6, making 2d6 or 1d6/1d6.
yes, but with the quarterstaff, I hit twice with one attack.
Yes.
So I'm rolling
So
2
it's 1d6/1d6. So you roll two attack dice, each with the 1d6 damage. It's you're hitting with the front side and then the back side of your quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. I'm just gonna check and see if it's.
I'm telling you, your DM says this. Right. So how much damage did you get? Move on.
So
Yeah. No, it doesn't hit twice for one attack.
The way we use it, it does. It's just what Wes is saying is the front of it is the one that gains the crit. The second one doesn't.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Moving on.
So that was so that's 16 for the first attack. Then for the second, 7. So
21.
21 damage.
16 for the first, then 7 for the second. That's 23.
Is that? Oh, I'm bad at math. Yeah, 23. So, wow, even more. Even like fresh, coming up to help his friends out, immediately like a fucking Beyblade, Orgolan swinging in and boom, 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 all face strikes as this guy's immediately dazed and bloodied. On to number 4, Calduin.
Okay, I got a question. Is
Answer.
Blood Maledict a bonus action?
Blood Maledict is a bonus action.
Okay, so I am going to Blood Maledict Curse of Mutual Suffering to the guy who just shot me. So I'm going to look and activate that.
Okay.
And I'm also going to amplify it as well.
Awesome.
Which means I'm taking 4 more damage. And then I'm going to just swing at the person in front of me, also activating the Eldritch Blast into it.
Sweet.
That is a 17 for the sword.
17 hits.
And that is 23 for the Eldritch Blast.
Buddy, it's like a really good song. It just hits.
Okay, so that is that is 4 slashing. No, that's not the one I used. Yes, it was 4 slashing, 5 for the Eldritch, and 2 fire.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
You took greater weapon fighting, did you not?
Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me, and I am using this as 2 hands.
Thank God I looked at the class like just recently.
I completely
You
forgot about
re-roll
that.
on 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you so much. That turned into a 6, so that's 9 slashing, 5 Eldritch, 2 fire.
16.
As you swing your blade, fire dancing on it, as well as amplified both by the glowing. What color magic? Like what aura color is your magic, Beckett?
Mine?
Mhm.
It'd be red.
Red. As you know, the blade, your blade swinging down towards him, fire dancing on the blade, glowing faintly with the red magical weapon bonus, plus your purplish reddish sand. Just so many things stacked up on this one blade. As you swing it down, you see black fire begin to creep its way up in through the licks of the flame as you slash right through him. It's like your weapon just like super powered. Just slashes right through him. To number. No, I lied to you. It's just this guy, as he's gonna go in for another dagger strike towards you, Yonatan. Who rolled a 12, so I assume misses.
You're muted.
Oh, I'm muted. Yeah, I dodge it.
Yeah, dodging back very seamlessly. Striker now still on top of the carriage. You have eyesights on no longer this one, but only on this one that he's fighting.
That young
Oh, as well as
guy.
this guy comes into view. This guy who shot Calduin here. He comes into view. You can see him or him.
Is he into view? Because it looks like the tree's straight across from him. Okay.
I'm gonna go for that one that you just moved.
I didn't move it. What? How dare you accuse me of such? Go ahead and roll your attack.
Hey, Liam.
What's up?
Excuse me.
What? I add my 2 hit in my dex?
No, your 2 hit is your base attack bonus and your dex combined already.
Oh, okay. So then, 25.
Buddy, like a top tier album, it just hits. 25.
It also helps that I have two Legion Swiftness spells prepared.
My short bow damage went away again. Liam, what do I roll?
Short bow's a D6, is it not?
He's a small character, so it might be a D4.
Yeah, it's a D4 then.
D4? Okay. Plus my dex?
Yes.
No, isn't Katine's just smaller but still considered medium?
No, they're small. He's only 3 feet tall.
Yeah, so would be a D4 then.
Yeah,
Plus
D4
dex?
plus dex. Yep.
Where is my vape and hug? Oh, there it is.
6 if I'm calculating it right.
Your dex is a +4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you roll a 2?
Yeah.
That's 6.
Okay. As straight, just sticking, not hitting anything vital, but just sticking right into his side. Ow! As he kind of stumbles back, kind of more focusing on Calduin and not really noticing the small cat creature on the carriage. Jesus. Beckett, you still holding, still holding the poor.
Poor man I'm torturing?
Yeah.
Can I do an attack on him while I'm there or no?
Yeah, you can. You can
Yep.
do attack on people while grappled.
Okay, I will do that then. Dirty 20.
Do you want to describe your attack?
Sure. Actually, no, you can. I want to see what you do.
All right. So you kind of holding him into a deadlock, kind of loosening up for a moment, him just trying to gasp for a little bit of air as the blade leaves his neck, just immediately slashing right back down. You hear the poison's voice in your mind. Good. Kill him. Vengeance. As go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Us. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Okay. 7.
As the blade pierces back into his neck, you see a spurt. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. As the blade pierces, back after giving him just a brief moment of air before plunging him back into the waters of death. You slash your scythe down as you slash deeper into his neck as you see a spurt of blood just. As he is looking very worse for wear, and at this point is sunken to his knees by the amount of pain, but you still holding the grapple strong.
Fuck yeah.
Unless you choose to let go of the grapple, but
Nah, not yet.
Jesus, you are fucked. Oh my god. As
Alignment change, anyone?
yeah, what is your alignment? Oh, that's a good question.
True neutral.
Can you change your alignment to chaotic neutral? And then can you roll me a grapple check at even a disadvantage? He's still trying to break his way out.
I'm at disadvantage, or he's at
He
disadvantage?
is.
Okay. Am I at advantage or no?
No.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, he rolled a 10 as he trying to push back or pull away, you holding him down. Just ever so much pressure that the blade continues to dig in deeper and deeper into his neck as you push him closer and closer to the ground. And the kind of distracted just for a moment, pulling the arrow out of his sides, swinging his hand forward towards Calduin once again. He's going to send
another spear thingy.
Another bolt thing, as he is going to roll a natural 19 on a touch. So
Yeah,
that probably hits.
Yeah, my touch is only 12.
As you're going to take 10 piercing damage, and so is he, I assume?
Yes, sir. He is also going to take 10 piercing damage.
So as soon as it enters into now you're kind of, I assume, like closer to facing him as it digs into your side. He immediately buckles over. as
I'm very bloodied, by the way.
the bandit that Orgolan went to strike is now, after being stunned for a moment, he regains just enough vision to be able to swing a wild attack, but I assume a 15 misses.
Misses.
15 throws a wild attack just to, get some spacing, and as he's just stunned and confused, and as top of the round, back to Yonatan here.
Can my Legion Swiftness be able to reach number 3 red dice?
I would say you can reach these 3 now.
Okay.
Tobin, but as Tobin has no one right in attack, so it would just be 3.
Okay. Do I have to have them prepared in order to use spells as a druid?
Druid Master Leo?
Sorry, what?
Do I have to have spells prepared as a druid in order to cast them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's like a nature, I think there's an ability where I can use a prepared spell slot in order to cast an animal-related spell.
Yeah, you can get rid of a spell slot to summon a summon animal spell of the same level.
Okay, cool.
Also, Wes, I actually don't think that guy took 10 damage because that was more of a spell attack, wasn't it?
We'll know for next time.
Okay.
Because yeah, it states weapon attack specifically in the thing.
Cool. We'll know for next time. I want to wrap this combat up.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Snake Swiftness and target number 3 dice.
Orgolan. So once again, you just get a regular attack, not a flurry of blows.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
I'll take your word. How much damage? You're a goddamn powerhouse, Orgolan. A goddamn powerhouse.
That's 10 damage.
You're gonna break his face too, as you. His neck is just bent in just a very awkward position as he just drops right in front of you.
Okay.
Fuck, dude, you do way too much damage. Holy.
Yeah.
Strong ass motherfucker. So that was casted as a bonus action for you, Jonathan?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright, and your action?
Well, I only have first level spell slots left, so guess what? It's my favorite spell, Sunstroke.
Is Sunstroke not ranged?
I believe Sunstroke is ranged. Let me check. It's close range.
It is a range spell, 25.
It
It has a radius for what it can affect. If you're doing it right in front of this guy, he will get an attack of opportunity on you. Do you still have Produce Flame active, or did that fizzle out?
No, that fizzled out.
Okay.
Are you sure?
So there's 12. There was a total of 12 characters. 12 times 6 would be more than 60. So yes.
Yeah, you had it for 4 minutes and used it twice for attacks.
6 times...
Probably still would have a use left out of it.
12 times 6 is
72.
72. So yeah, I
It's a
still
minute
have 1 more
12.
use.
Yeah,
That's
I'll say rounding. I'll say you have 1 more use from that produce flame.
Ram it. Just ram it on the other leg this time.
All right, go ahead and roll me that range touch attack.
That is a... that's a 21 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Will save again. That is an 18 on a will save.
Yes, sir.
Roll damage. 10 damage again.
As you just shove it, like, where are you, like, placing your hand on him?
Shove it down his throat.
As you fucking fist this man's mouth, flame engulfing his mask and dancing down towards his tunic and engulfing him in flame as he begins to pull away as he runs off into the woods. As you just hear screams of wreathing pain until silence.
This is fun.
Turn.
Jeez. Fuck. Yeah. Tobin.
Can I get to number 2? I feel like
You
I can
sure?
get to-
Number 2? Yeah, I'll give it to you. You sure can.
I'm gonna be like, Beckett, looks like you have that handled, and then I'm just gonna run towards number 2, far away from those dirty scythe shenanigans.
You hear as you say that, and you run by. You hear a laugh that's not Beckett's.
Okay.
As you run by, as you go ahead and make another attack.
It's gonna be 22.
Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty. Okay, 10, 12. Where the fuck did that bag go again? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh, Wes, what's the percentage range for creeping cold? Is it 1 to 10 or 90 to 100?
90 to 100, but I believe
That's what?
Since you got that level up recently, it's 85 to 100 now.
Well, regardless, I got 92.
Yes, sir. So you get creeping cold damage as well.
Okay, so
but that's just the 1d6
15
every round.
Including this one?
I believe so.
Okay.
So you get your 2d6, 1d4, and then 1d6, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
15. 20 damage. 5 creeping cold. All right. Like 5 of that is creeping cold.
Yeah, that'll be enough as you plunge your sword deep into his stomach. As his skin begins to freeze and flake.
Now, how does your shared pain thing work, Calduin?
That was only a one-time thing if they hit me.
Whew, that's good. Because I was gonna be like, Tobin didn't know, he just saw this guy shooting at you.
That'd be cool about how that worked, but no. As and
Ice splinters from the wound.
do you, Beckett? How do you want to do this?
I want to cast Death Touch.
So
I essentially just want to rip the rest of his living soul out of his body.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll a will as he's that low. You kind of letting go of you holding him down with two hands, letting go of one and just keep that grip holding. You hold your hand just floating above his head. Are you gonna say anything common, or is it just gonna be in another language?
Yeah, Infernal.
In Infernal, Beckett makes some hissing sounds as you hear. As like almost like the Dementors, but instead it's like almost like an inky black soul being sucked straight out of every orifice in his face, his nose, his eyes, his mouth, his ears, as his body begins to crumple and wither. As you no longer have to hold the grip, as the body falls to the ground.
Wow.
Fucking metal.
What the? What the?
Okay.
Death metal.
So with the fight being over, first things first, I want to go up to Calduin because obviously he said he looked pretty bloody, well, at least bloodied.
Yeah, I
to him.
collapsed to my knees and like used my sword, stabbed into the ground just to catch myself.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I will be. Overdid it. Got too reckless.
Hey, I took care of that one guy that was shooting at you. I think everyone else is gone. I think we got the rest of the bandits.
Thanks.
I'm gonna, if you're sure you're all right, I'm gonna go check on the one that got attacked.
Sure. And as soon as he turns around,
So-
I'm just gonna collapse to the ground.
I'm going to run over to Calduin and then cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Fuck yeah. What's the rolls for it?
That's 1d8.
Yeah, so you roll that. 1d8 plus your wisdom, I believe, is what your druids cast off of. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone who
It's
knows
1d8 plus his caster level.
caster level, so that would be 5. No, 4.
Yep, 1d8 plus
4.
5. 1d8 plus 4. What's everyone's total running hit points right now?
10.
28.
I got a natural 8.
Plus 4, so that's 12. I'm at 22. Great. It's most of
I'm
my
at
hit points
31.
back.
I'm at 30.
I got beat up a bit, but I'm buff.
I am at 42.
Wow.
Still lying on the ground. I just look up at you. It's just, thanks, Jonathan.
Oh, anytime, buddy. Your
Okay.
life is more important than some mere gold.
Thanks.
I'm gonna so yeah, I'm gonna go up to the cart that the driver was killed at and knock on the door politely, like the passenger door.
Hello?
We took care of the bandits. Is everybody okay in there?
The door creeping open. This cart is just filled with one person. two people. One is a guard standing with a sword at the ready by the door. The other one, dressed in royal robes. A tall crown sat upon his head. Is an elderly man with a long, flowing red and purple cape, which are the insignia colors of New Daria.
I'm going to do it. Would I know that? Like, I feel like I probably wouldn't.
You haven't spent any
Anyways.
time in the royal city. No,
Yeah.
I'll say no. You probably don't recognize
So,
that, but you recognize him as
anyways.
very kingly.
I'm gonna kneel and say, I'm sorry, sir. What land do you rule?
Rise, my brave savior.
I'd rise.
My name is Emperor Killian of New Daria.
I see.
What is your name, dear savior?
Sheathing my sword, I'm going to introduce myself as Tobin the Brave.
Introduce yourself as Tobin the Brave.
That.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was kind of me saying I'm introducing myself, and then I say,
okay, fair
Tobin
enough.
the Brave.
Well, as he slowly kind of crawls his way out, you kind of making room for him as he draws a very thin, ornate blade and says, "Kneel, my friend.
Kneel.
By the power vested in me by the Empire and by the royal family, rise, Sir Tobin the Brave.
Just
honorary
thing,
paladin of New Daria." As he gives a very shallow but polite bow, as he's very old, he probably can't bend over that low.
Just so you know, when the blade, like I assume he was like going like the shoulder thing, right?
Yeah.
It hovers just slightly above my shoulder as if there's a barrier.
Is that like you feel like small arcane sparks kind of dancing off for a moment as he rise, Sir Tobin the Brave.
Okay, I rise. It was really no trouble at all, sir. We saw a cart in danger, not even sure who was in it. Me and my friends here kind of gesturing around all the other people. Not that you can really see them all from this side, but they shouldn't be bothering you again.
Well, I heartily extend my thanks to you and your group as he looks beyond and sees his weird-ass looking saviors.
We tried.
As the most normal one approached him. So thank God.
Yeah.
Still like curled over this body covered in blood, like.
Excuse me, good sir. That is classist. Thank you very much.
He's an emperor. Come on. As he says, well, we have
Paladin would be the most normal one.
We have plenty of enjoyment and festivities to get to appease this minor blip in your very brave lives.
Yeah,
I extend my thanks once again, and I hope to be seeing you during the festival. You have a seat
of course,
with
sir,
your
I'm
name
sure
on it.
We will see.
As he begins to climb back in, the guard not saying a word, finally sheathing his blade, gives you a very solemn but appreciative nod as the door closes behind.
Who's gonna drive the cart?
Realizing that for a moment, the door swings back open.
Mr. Animal, how about Mr. Animal?
As the guard hops out, closes the door
Okay.
behind him, and says, Sir Tobin, you have my eternal thanks, and you owe me one. No, I owe you one.
Wow, what an egotistical.
You saved my
guard.
life, now you owe me
for
one. I wanted to die.
Yeah, you saved my life. Now you're mine.
I've claimed you.
And I owe you one as he climbs up the small ladder into the front and begins to, as you now see the wheels begin to skitter along the dirt road for a moment as it begins to move off. As the second cart follows as the absolutely fucking terrified driver who's driving for you just says, we're at the front of the line. Do you want to get back in?
Yeah. I'm gonna head back towards the cart, give him a little pat on the back, or whatever I can reach from him being up on things. Be like, well,
You
let's
gotta
get
like
off
give
then.
him a good like a good solid knee slap.
Yeah. I'll be like, all right, let's be off then, and then hop back in the cart.
It's just like shaking his
Hop
head.
back in the cart.
I'm gonna get up from lying on the ground and first search the 2 bandit bodies that was nearby to see if I can find anything on them.
Yeah, can you give me a search check?
Yes,
I'll
sir.
do the same.
Can I
I'll
search
do
the
the same
sitting
one
under?
upstairs over.
So there should be 5 bandit bodies because one guy ran into the woods, right?
Yes?
Well, he went off into the woods a little bit
17.
ways and then died.
Oh, I guess seeing them do this as I go to head into the cart, I'll go to the one I cut in half and see what's up.
I'll go to the one I killed and search them.
Cool. I assume you all checked the ones that you killed. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Keldrin, how specifically do you examine this body?
I'm just seeing if he has like any type of valuables that I could either sell or like money on them. Or even like weapons that could be.
Roll me a D100.
D100? Yes, sir.
I got a 21.
Can I search for like anything that would
67.
indicate why they were targeting this or who they are? Because these,
Yeah,
to
roll me a
me,
search check.
these seem like very sophisticated bandits going for like throat attacks, like aiming for vital spots and all that. They just don't seem like too low level bandits. You know what I mean? Search.
You find 2 gold, 7 silver, and a throwing dagger in his pocket.
Cool.
That's going to be a 17 for search.
That is going to be a 17, so I'm going to cover this and then I'll cover your loot. So,
yeah.
As you go to the one you cut in half?
Yeah, yeah, yes.
You go and probably... How do you examine the body then?
I mean, there's another one next to it, so I'll do... Well, pretty close at least. So
that one's a little bit withered away. Oh, there's actually 2 near there. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you can go for a fully intact one.
Okay, I'll go to a fully intact one. I'll search for any like insignia or anything among on the robes, and then I'll check pockets and any pouches that I can see, and any bags they have on.
There are masked bandits, by the way. You could move their mask.
I could do, yeah, I'll do that too.
Mm-hmm. So you no insignia, the very basic attire with mask, pockets. You find a couple of loose, bit of loose change and some daggers and other bits. But as you grab the mask and begin to tear it off, you this male has rusty red skin.
Oh shit!
Pale yellow eyes. That's kind of faded into more gray as he's passed on.
We recognize. I recognize these
and
as
you
like
do
the
recognize
same sort of
Baldoon, yes, or Baldunoid, I guess, singular.
I'm going to go up to Calduin and say, Calduin.
What?
Lift that guy's mask because you were looting a guy too.
I slowly there's my mess up. Lift the mask.
revealing also Valdianoid.
I immediately feel sick and am holding back tears.
I'm sorry, Calduin. I I we didn't know these were your people. Obviously, you didn't know either.
I just walk back to the cart.
Uh, blank.
gonna...
Blank is like as blank as a sheet that a rusty red skin could have. Feeling sick to his stomach, silently walks back to the cart. Tobin kind of trailing after him, making sure he's okay. The rest of you,
I'm gonna
one
scrunch.
one gold, 10 copper for Yonatan, 4 gold, 3 silver for Golan. I have 6 copper, 5 gold for Beckett, and I have 5 gold, 9 silver for Striker.
Did I find any golden stuff while I was searching?
You did, yes. You found 4 copper and 2 gold, or 4 silver and 2 gold. Apologies.
What the hell? Muted.
You see that the loot that Calduin picked up, he immediately dropped out as he walked back silently to the cart. As the rest of you gathering your loot, climbing into the cart, seeing Calduin just way out of it, Tobin kind of filling you guys in, kind of trying to keep it hush-hush to just not, hopefully not break the dams of Calduin's emotional state. As you guys close the door behind you, as the cart begins to rattle along the dirt road once again, where we're going to leave it off for this session. What a fun session!
What a fun session.
Yeah, that was really good. That was a combat that I actually enjoyed for once. That was a really fun combat. And I think Calduin enjoyed it until later.
Yeah.
How many people did you get, Tobin? James? Did you kill 2?
2. I would have had 3, but Beckett thought I needed saving.
Wow. So who all killed people? So me, James, Calvin, or Ian and Beckett?
I believe everybody except for Striker got a kill, but Striker also helped. So
Striker helped a lot.
You doing all right there, Liam? Feeling Calduin's emotion? Can I get... Let's get started on inspiration points. Or Golan, how about you start us off?
That, just from the first kill, I'm gonna give it to James. Because that first kill, him just breaking in and cutting someone in half. Damn.
Thanks, dude.
Yonatan?
I'm gonna give my inspiration point. I'm gonna give my inspiration point to fucking All right, I'm gonna give it to our Golan. He's just absolutely slapped in combat, wrecking everybody.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
Getting like 3 weeks in a row good role playing with V there. So I'm gonna give him an inspiration point.
I completely agree with that. How about you, Liam? What are you saying?
I agree with Nate. The role playing was really good and combat was really good, so mine's going to our Golan.
Awesome, James.
Yeah, our Golan kicked some ass. He can. I don't know if he needs more help kicking ass with an inspiration point, but he did kick some ass.
Orgolan's already got one, basically, with 3 votes, so I'm gonna go with Tobin. It's hard to split a body in half.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, kinda.
Dante, how about you?
Yeah, I'm with the body split in half again, so Tobin.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 3-3.
Yeah, Orgolan and Tobin. Or Orgolan and Sir Tobin the Brave. Y'all get the inspiration point. Thank you
Yeah, now it's
so
Sir.
much for joining us this session of the Boundless Shores. Check us next week where we're going to do the second episode of the Misadventures of the Misadventures of the Drunkards and Dumbasses, Part 2, The Minds of Fandelver, where then we will be picking up at the Esme Lumón Festival the week after. It's been a goddamn pleasure, so thank you for joining us on this here adventure as James is late ready to leave. Fucking thank you, folks, and catch us later.
Peace out.
Also, like and subscribe.